The Asia Cup has started, and I'm gonna just make a quick reaction to Iran's win against Palestine. After all the match day one games finish, I will post a video reacting to all the match day one action that happened, reacting to all the big performances, all the crap performances, who's impressing me and who's stinking it up at the tournament, and who I'm disappointed in so far. But today we're just gonna focus on Team Melli because I am the Team Melli supporter. And 4-1 against Palestine. The goal we conceded was annoying, but I was really happy with this performance. I think man of the match, Sama Godos, man of the match. I mean, wow. Like this game, we started right, like boom, quick. Second minute, uh, the ball comes in from the left. I forget who crosses the ball, but Saman controls it 100. Saman, under pressure by two or three players, controls it in the box, lays it off to Ansari Fard, and Ansari Fard with a clinical finish um, to get our tournament started in the second minute 1-0. And after that, it was just that first half was complete domination. I mean, every time Iran attacked, it looked like we were gonna score. Um, and honestly, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect Palestine to be so weak because Palestine, you know, they are a country struggling. We know what's happening, but Palestine is typically a tough team to beat. Palestine is typically a tough team to beat, and we floored these guys. We absolutely floored these guys and put 4 goals past them, and probably it could have been more goals. Let's be honest. Like this could have been 8, 9 goals, but there was some good saves, some good defending from Palestine to make this. It was already an embarrassing performance, but they kept it from being a humiliation. After Ansari Fard, Godos again with a great ball in from the free kick, and Khalizadeh finishes it off at the back post with a beautiful first time half volley finish. And yeah, and then also on a counter attack at the near the end of the first half, we counter, you know, Moharami, I think it was, combines with Taremi. Taremi combines with Karim. And whoever lays it off to Gaidi. And Gaidi with, again, a good finish. Gaidi, I was surprised. I didn't think he would start. You know what? I didn't think he would start, but he did. And I think he's going to start again, to be honest. To be honest, the person that probably will make way in the attacking lineup, starting in the attack for the next game against Hong Kong, is probably Ansari Fard for Azmoun. I think Azmoun 100%. He didn't start this game because he only joined Team Melli like 3 days ago or 2 days before the game. So you can't start him right away. You got to start someone who's been with the team in the pre-tournament camp for the whole week or 2 weeks they've been together. So, Karim Ansari Fard, I guess, impressed the most in training, and he got to start. And yeah, at the end of the first half, Palestine scores. It was scrappy defending from us. It was kind of annoying goal to score. I don't like to see that where the defense just kind of loses concentration and lets a goal like that happen. And then Haj Safi's Haj Safi's height screwed us on that goal too, because the ball came to him, and whoever it was, like Sayam or whoever for the Palestinian team, he was just way bigger than Haj Safi, and Haj Safi couldn't win the header against him, and they ended up getting the goal 3-1. Second half started. We made some changes. Azmoun came on, and Azmoun ended up scoring. It was a weird one though. I look like Azmoun and Taremi both shot it at the same time, but I guess at the end, Osmond scored it coming off the bench. I'm pretty sure he came on for Ansari Fard. So, good to see him get game time and good to see him score. And we could have scored so many more goals in the second half. But what I liked about Iran in the second half was it was controlled. We didn't try, we were attacking, but we weren't taking risks and keeping ourselves open to Palestinian counterattacks. This was besides the goal that Palestine scored, this was a complete domination from Iran. Team Melli, I'm honestly very, very impressed. I was a little negative on them coming into the tournament, and I started to think, man, maybe if we get to that quarterfinal matchup against South Korea, we could win. And don't get me wrong, we could win if we come up against South Korea later in the tournament, which will probably be the best team we play if we want to get to the final. But I'll get to it in my match day one reaction for Asia Cup. But South Korea looked damn good today, man. South Korea, King and Lee, Kim and Jae, these guys all popped off for South Korea today. So either way, no matter how good we're playing, that South Korea quarterfinal game, which will probably happen, is going to be tough. Um, So yeah, Iran has Hong Kong next. I expect a similar lineup to be played. I'd like to see Rezayan maybe play, but I get why Rezayan isn't starting. He's 33. You got to let the younger guys like Moharami play. He could maybe play for Hartsavi, but Hartsavi's our designated captain, and the captain is always going to play. So I'm interested to see if Moharami gets an injury or he plays terrible in the Hong Kong game. Can Rezayan get back in the team? There's also Milad Mohammadi too. So there's competition at the wingback spots. Khalizadeh did get injured and he had to go off in the first half. I think Hosseini came in for him. He played well. Which took to see Khalizadeh go off because he scored and he was playing good. I hope the injury isn't too bad. I don't know if the injury is bad or not, but I hope he's back for the next game and I hope he starts. Um, and yeah, there wasn't anyone who was too bad for Team Melli in this game, and you can't really complain. I can't complain because I was coming in a little pessimistic into the tournament, but this game really made me happy. But let's be honest, if Iran wants to win this Asia Cup, we were meant to beat Palestine 4-0, 4-1. And that's why I'm still a little disappointed we didn't hit 6-7 goals past Palestine and show better clinical finishing. But I don't want to be too nitpicky. To continue, if they want to continue, if Team Melli wants to instill more confidence in me, go out there and smash Hong Kong because Hong Kong looked like shit. Hong Kong, disregard Hong Kong. Hong Kong was ass. Hong Kong China was terrible. UAE smashed them, and obviously the third game in the group is going to be the big game because I think UAE is probably going to destroy Palestine, and it's going to be Iran versus UAE in the third game of the group to decide who's going to win and get the easier opponent in the round of 16. So that's my analysis and take on the game. In the next match, I'd like to see just, especially when we're in the tournament now, I want to see the same lineup mostly. Like I said, maybe Gayadi drops, but Gayadi had a good performance, so maybe he starts again. But maybe the only change you make is for the next game against Hong Kong is just start Azmoun instead of Ansari Fard. And if Khalizad is injured, then okay, Hosseini can play instead of Khalizad. But if Khalizad is better, just play Kanani and Khalizad together and really build a coherent backline for the tournament. So I don't want to see too many changes in the Hong Kong game. Taremi, he didn't score or assist, but he was good. He could have been better. I'll be honest, Taremi could have been a little better, but he is the best player in this team. Let's cut him some slack. He has credit in the bank. He will perform. He didn't sound like he performed terribly. Jahan Baksh Alireza was good. He wasn't amazing, but he was good. Gaidi was impressive. His finish was great. And yeah, Azmoun came on and impressed. Godos is the key. I'm telling you guys, Godos is the key for Iran in this tournament because he was fantastic. 2 assists. He was controlling the game for Iran, doing defensive work, doing attacking work. He was everywhere on the field. And this is why I think, this is your last chance to win. Godos is in his prime right now, to be honest. He's a starter at Brentford. Jahan Baksh is at the end of his prime. He's not even a starter at Feyenoord anymore this season. Taremi is still in his prime, but he's having an offseason at Porto. I'm hearing, though, Taremi is securing the move to Inter Milan for the summer. So make that happen, and I could finally have an excuse to buy an Inter Milan jersey with Mehdi on the back. And yeah, Azmoun is still, arguably Azmoun hasn't even reached his prime or he's in his prime. I just would like to see him play more at Roma, but this was a good performance. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more Team Melli content. If any big Team Melli news breaks during the tournament, I'll cover it. But if not, I'll just do the post-match reactions. And yeah, if you made this far, thanks for watching and peace.